Florida State is getting fired up down there as they get ready to boot this opening kickoff.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
He just drills this one. And they can forget about returning this one. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. He's taken down around the 24-yard line.
Gotta get in position here. Yeah, I thought about playing the national title. Go ahead and playing it.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on their own 24. Quick strike to the receiver.
Damn it, man.
At the 39.
Could be picked.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 39. And he carries the ball for a nice game.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
From their own 46-yard line. Second down. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. Tackle made at the 42.
Marching down the field right now.
They'll bring him down.
There you go.
The 44-yard line.
Gotta stop the little hitch. Gotta stop the hitch.
From the 44-yard line. Second down. Brought down at the
Golly,
21.
dude. Make a play.
Nearly.
Come on. It's gotta be cleaned up.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Screen pass. He's got his halfback. Touchdown time. They decided to
Good
go
drive to
running
him.
back on that touchdown pass.
Just a nice job by the quarterback of
Damn,
showing great
ratings
patience.
got
Here,
me
going through
there.
his progressions, finally
Yeah,
finding the back
gotta
to
get
get
a
into the
feel.
end zone.
And he adds the extra point.
God, I gotta make that tackle. Gotta make that tackle.
Alabama will kick this one off. Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Hill takes it at the 23. They'll bring him down to the 37-yard line. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Taken down in the backfield. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. He's tackled at the 31-yard line. And a big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10. This one's going deep to the end zone.
Shouldn't have aired it out. Should have freaking gave it to him a little bit.
And down he goes at the 31. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
You won't break or bend this linebacker. He won't miss that tackle too often.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 21. He heaves it to the end zone.
So they don't pick up a first down here on 3rd down, setting up this 4th down. Now,
Shoot.
a smart decision here, in my opinion,
All right.
by a coach, is to get points.
Not
Don't want to
points.
take too many calculated risks here where you're trying to go for it all
Maybe.
the time on 4th down. Get the points while you can.
Alabama is going to use their first time out of the half here. 4th down. So the kicker comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board. He gets it up, and it's
Roughing.
long enough, and it's good.
Boy, he had plenty of distance
Got
there.
roughed.
Pushed it through. Very impressive leg strength.
7-3, Alabama. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
I think we saw the effects of what a long drive can do to a defense the last time this offense was out on the field. They took that football and drove the length to the field to put points up on the board. And I think it really started to affect not only just the psyche of this defense, but maybe even the conditioning where they started to get a little bit fatigued.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. Alabama is up by 4. Got a man. Watch out here. And he's taken down at the 36-yard line.
Number 32 makes the tackle at the 36-yard line. First down.
From their own 36-yard line. First down.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
And they got him for a
Play.
loss. From their own 32-yard line. Second down.
Let's go.
Young gets the ball. Looking for the corner. Decent run here, right side.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. Third down.
From their own 37-yard line. It's third down.
Let's go. You like that? You like that? Easy, easy, easy. Buffalo.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. And he is
Who
drilled
runs
to
a
the
damn
37.
3rd and 8 screen? Freak.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Damn it. Get off the field, Knight.
From their own 47-yard line. First down. Alabama is up 4. Up the middle for a nice gain.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Should clarify 3rd and 8. Slot screen.
Slings it. He's at the 30. And
Man.
they make the stop at the 26-yard line.
Break it.
Number 18 makes the tackle at the 26-yard line.
Hitch.
First down.
Hitch and screen. I'm trying to cover that up.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Get to the ball. Get to the ball. Get to the man.
Big play there, and now they're looking at 1st and goal.
Overrunning plays. Come on, Nicholas.
That makes it 1st and goal.
First down, and they've got
Screen.
their eyes on that goal line.
What? Just watch it.
Two.
Gain of 6 on the ball. That brings them second and goal.
Just watch it. I threw a pick last night exactly like
And
that,
this is
throwing
the
it
10th
out.
play
Pick
of the
6.
drive. Alabama holds a 4-point lead. Touchdown, Alabama.
Knew it was coming. Just not executing.
He makes the PAT. They line up to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And they can forget about returning this one.
Gotta get points here.
They need to show a little giddy up now, because if they don't start eating into this deficit, they could easily fall out of the game. Tackle at the 40. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read.
Get away with it.
Delivered a nice ball to the open man.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. He wants it all. He got it. The 10. Touchdown, Seminole.
This guy just continues to impress me. Every time I watch this team play, he seems to come up with big plays.
That receiver was so wide open. As a quarterback, you just don't want to blow. That's like having a wide open layup with nobody behind you, and you go up and you miss a layup. You don't want that to happen to you as a quarterback. So the quarterback did a nice job of staying in rhythm, making the easy throw, and the touchdown for this wide receiver.
And he converts the extra point.
Come on, play some D.
Florida State lines up for the kickoff.
Play some defense.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 10. He's knocked out of bounds right around the 30.
Richard Young.
We've played one. Alabama leads it 14-10. Back to the action here in the second quarter. It's been a good one and a tight one at this point. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possession. Alabama is up by 4. He's to the 40. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 48.
Off blocks.
That makes it first and 10.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 48. Nice run up the middle.
That's a gain of 4 on the ball. That makes it second and 6.
He's at the 40. That's a great tackle at the 37.
That's a gain of 11 yards. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Shit, I would too if I'm averaging 6'8".
Quick throw out to the receiver. Incomplete. Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Alabama is up 4. He's at the 20. And he's
Plus,
tackled around the
dude,
17-yard line.
you're not this bad up front last game. Come on.
Quick strike, and he drops it.
Ooh.
Makes the grab and steps out right away.
That makes it first and goal.
First
Can't
and goal
stop
from the 4, looking for Pater.
the meta.
Check three, check three, check three. Here we go.
Takes the toss left. Brought down at the 6.
Come on, throw something inside so we can get a pick.
This is the 10th play of this drive. Quick throw out to the receiver. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Oh my gosh. So pissed.
And he hits the PAT. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
That was
Excellent kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
keep scoring. Just one possession. Gotta get this one possession at half. Have to try
It
to
was a pretty
score, get
one-sided
it
first
stopped,
quarter,
and
but I
score
wouldn't be
again.
surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. Gets rid of it quickly. They'll bring him down at around the 48-yard line.
How did I make that catch?
From their own 48-yard line, it's first down. He fights forward to about the 49.
That makes it second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 49. Throws incomplete. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 42. Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver. And that one probably should have been picked off.
Are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
Wish my video wasn't so behind.
He'll try to change the field position and especially not get it to the end zone. Hangs it up high.
29-yard pass. The Browns at the 20-yard line.
He owes me one.
And offense is back on the field
They
after
got
running
two
the ball
stop
very
deals.
well on their last drive.
This offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back last time.
He's taken down at the 31.
He's just doing whatever he wants to
Goes
do.
for a big first down.
The offensive line opened up some
doing whatever
nice
he wants
lanes
to
to
do.
run through as well. Nice play.
Sickening.
From their own 31-yard line. First down. Gives it right side. Makes it to the 41.
Come on, fellas. Get off the blocks.
And when he's finding space and room to run, that is when this halfback is at his best.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. He has some room. To the 20. To the 10. Huge gain, and that sets him up
Bullshit.
nicely with a first and goal.
Golly,
And for
man.
Haynes, he goes over the 100-yard mark for rushing.
The coaches have
Anything he
really got
wants.
to be thrilled with how well he's been running so far. He's been aggressive. He's attacking the holes.
Damn.
Also improvising when he needs to.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Tackle made around the 1-yard line.
That brings up second and goal.
Touchdown time.
That is great tough football right there.
Danger
Getting
zone.
down to the goal line and just punching it in.
And he adds the extra point.
Screwed, dude. Once I get screwed.
As his kick team
Players
lined up,
aren't
and he is set to kick this one off.
playing to the rating, I guess. I don't know. Or he's playing above.
And they can forget about returning this one. It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. makes the catch, and look out. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Gotta get a TD here. Yeah, I gotta get a
From
play.
their own 40-yard line. First down.
Eventually, I gotta stop him eventually, right?
Throws it out right to the running back. Knocked out of bounds around the 43-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Fires quickly to the tight end. That one goes for good yardage and a first down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on 2nd down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. He can run, and he's taken down at the 29.
They're eating up a lot of field on this drive. I'm really impressed with their ball control.
Don't really want to work too quick, but I want to get him. Try to think greedy
From the
and maybe throw me
29-yard
one.
line. It's first down. Deep pass to the end zone. This one will fall incomplete.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Try to think greedy and maybe throw me one. It's first down.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Seminoles running back. He was injured earlier. You see him down there on the sideline, and it looks like he's ready to get back in the game. Stays in bounds to make a nice catch.
That makes it 1st and goal.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Alabama's going to have to use their 2nd time out of the half. It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
Regular.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Ward gains 7 yards on that play.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal. All on the 2. And they make the stop just outside the goal line. The halfback picks up a yard.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
You like that? You like that?
And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Defense stacked in tight here. Touchdown, Seminoles.
There are some guys, when they get near the goal line, they just have a knack for getting the ball into the end zone. That's what we saw right there.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
It's early in this game, so the defense can still have an opportunity to make some adjustments. But if things don't turn around in a hurry, it's really going to start to affect the psyche of that defensive line.
And down he goes, right around the 46-yard line.
Come on.
That makes it 1st and 10.
With a quick throw. Tackle at the 25-yard line.
I'm holding triangle. I'm hitting triangle. I'm doing everything. Come on now.
Fires right side. Got his tailback. And he's tackled at the 24. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
Doing everything. Dang, got it.
2nd and 9
Trying.
coming up here. Ball on the 24-yard
Fight
line.
for my life out here.
Fires that quickly, incomplete.
2 people there. Can't get a pick.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 15.
Easy, easy, easy. Lucky, lucky. Here we go.
Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
That'll bring up 4th and 9.
Saw the route coming right to me. Dang it, gone. Bounced through. 19 out of 19. Good for
He
him.
gets it up, and it's long enough, and he just drilled it from long range.
8 for him. Alright, could be worse here. Down 2. Get the ball at half.
Just left on the clock before halftime. I would expect they'll just squib kick this one. And he got all
A lot of
this
life
one.
here.
Great kick.
A lot of life.
And they can forget about returning this one.
I was really impressed with their last series. They came out with a focus on the passing game, and the offense got the job done. We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
Throws complete, and he's hit hard behind the line. So we've played 2 quarters. Alabama leads it.
Should try my luck at 4 birds. Good half to him, Bama. Playoff all cool.
And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set for the second half.
So a new file gets
And it's
made.
a short kickoff. Hill fields it at the 24. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line.
I wonder if he means to do that.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Good outside run there. Ward picks up 5 with the carry.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 42.
Well, I love the toughness here by this quarterback. Sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line. Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
Very stern effort there by the defense.
Get in
They
so
weren't giving up
far.
anything on that series.
Ah.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. This is kind of a surprising call right here by the coach. This is an obvious punting situation. Slings it out there incomplete.
What the hell is that true?
They're set to go for another round. Throws it to the outside. And it's incomplete.
This just shows you that you don't need to be sacking the quarterback to disrupt the passing game.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 42. He lets it fly. He almost had it, but it's incomplete.
Come on, give it to me.
bring him down around the 27-yard line.
I'm all over it. All over this. All over these plays. All over them. All over them. I get rewarded. It's going to blow this game. It'll blow
First
it.
down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 27.
Promise you.
And that is first and goal.
Just Bama making plays, dude. He didn't make any of this shit in the regular season.
Alabama with a
You
first
foul,
and goal
they hot.
here, and this defense needs
Not
a
screwed.
stop or this game could get out of reach. Dangerous throw. This one's picked off.
Just when it looked like this
Finally.
offense might be able to put this game out of reach, you turn the football over with an interception. Boy, this
On the
can
one,
come
though.
back in a big way to bite you.
Damn. Complain more, get rewarded.
First down. Defense will be digging in here as they're inside their own 5. They come out in an empty backfield. Throws and it's incomplete.
These receivers need to be ready because he's capable of really launching some passes. That one was just out of reach.
Second down. Got to be careful down here, deep in your own territory. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. Brought down right around the 28-yard line. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back. They're about 4 yards away
That was a
here
holding.
on second down. Caught, open field. Tackle made at about the 23-yard line. That'll push him over the 100-yard mark in receiving.
You got to love this quarterback-receiver combo. Talking to these guys before the game, they told me they spend about an hour after every practice perfecting the routes. It sure shows.
He's taken down at about the 43-yard line. From their own 43-yard line. First down. He's tackled at the 44.
That brings up second and 9.
It's a bad play overall by the offense. The quarterback's doing everything he can to be able to make the play work and try to execute. The problem is the offensive line did not do a good job protecting him. They're very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 47. he's taken down around the 39-yard line.
That was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain and a first down.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Catches it, and he's immediately tackled behind the lines.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
It's 2nd and 11. Ball on the 40. Looking for his man, incomplete.
Number 88 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 3rd and 11.
Third down again.
36, 36. Let's go. Fred, 18.
Fires across the middle. And they make the stop right around the 10-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
It's the 11th play of the drive. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. Fires out quickly to the tailback.
This team has so many potent weapons. It's tough to try to single out just one of them to stop.
Shaking. That was a big-time drive. Long drive. Oh, jeez.
And he hits the PAT.
99 yards. Key third downs. Woo.
Florida State ready to kick this one off.
Gotta go get another stop.
Excellent kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did in their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
He makes the catch and has a first down. And down he goes.
It happened to me, so... I mean, it happened to him, so I'm cool. It should have been both picks for both of us.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 43. Alabama is up 7. Catches it, and he's looking for more. Excellent open field tackle.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
With him throwing out, I don't know if he can.
From their own 46-yard line.
Dang.
It's 2nd down. Fires to his tight end. Nothing
Big
doing.
breakup.
Number 88 is the intended receiver on the play. That makes it
Ah,
3rd and
should I
7.
go?
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 46. Not to the receiver. It's knocked away.
Let's go.
And was the intended receiver on that play. That brings us 4th and 7.
I don't understand though.
So they're going to go for it here. This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball. Throws it in a hurry. He's pushed out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Look, I'm down 2 scores, trying to go for it. You're up a score with at Alabama. I mean, I guess I should be
From the 43-yard line, it's 1st down. Alabama up 7 points. Hands it off. And he's tackled at the 43.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Tackle at about the 29-yard line.
Come on, man. Back-to-back plays.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Get out of here. We should throw a pick on this drive again.
From the 29-yard line, 1st down. And he's level at the 28.
That's a good run on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Back-to-back counter plays. Are you kidding me?
It's the 9th play of the drive. Fires out to his receiver. They'll bring him down at the 11.
You like that? You like that?
Shit.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. The offense looking here to exercise any red zone demons they might have after throwing an interception on their last trip. Quick throw, tight end, touchdown.
God, can we get to him? All right. It's not like it's insurmountable. It's 2 scores. Keep on cutting it down to
And he
7.
converts the extra point. Gets set to kick this one away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And they can forget about returning this one.
The last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game?
Got it. Complete, and he's out of bounds. From their own 35-yard line. 1st down. And he hits him hard at the 44-yard line.
That's a D on the play. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Easy, easy, easy. Buffalo, Buffalo.
He makes it to the 45-yard line. It's not over yet, folks. We head to the 4th quarter. Alabama's lead is 2 touchdowns. Back in this very pivotal 4th quarter. We're still early in the 4th quarter, but that was a huge stop. And now with the lead, they're going to get the football back and an opportunity to stretch the lead. It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Throws to the receiver, and he's got it again. Brought down right around midfield. He heaves it deep. And got him! What a play, and that'll set up a 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 4-yard line.
That brings him 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Seminoles. He splits the uprights with the extra point.
Who's here? Who's watching? I got 3 people. Who here? Check in.
Florida State
Roll call.
kick this one off. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 16-yard line.
Take that. Start back further. Watch.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Alabama is up a score. Makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line.
Want to come to play now?
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From their own 19-yard line. 2nd down. Haynes gets another handoff. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line.
Should I guard the underneath for the underneath or freaking Out route.
Dumps it complete to the halfback over the middle. He's taken down around the 29-yard line.
He's got good combination plays. I can't zero land on the screen.
You like that? You like that?
First and 10. Ball on the 29. Nice run to the outside.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Alabama is up by a touchdown. Gets out to around the 45.
Back-to-back counters. Come on. Turn the ball over.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. There's a strike complete. He's tackled at the 49.
Thomas brings him down at the 49-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly, and he's taken down right around the 40.
That's big, dude.
That makes it 1st and 10.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Can't get any more.
And he tackles him hard at the 28-yard line.
That's why I want him to handle the ball. I want to strip him. Come on. Clock. Run out of
1st
time.
and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Gains his way to the 20-yard line.
Getting to kick a field goal. I gotta get the ball and score before.
Second down, and they're going to need about
Shouldn't
3
be
yards
playing
to
him.
pick up the first down. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Just throws this one away.
He almost threw it away. Almost choked it.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
Ball from him.
All the way. Got a good jump. Once he got there, he wasn't about to let him slip away either.
All right.
Gets
scored before.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal.
Minute 20. We can do this.
It's up, and he nails the long field goal. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
30 seconds to score.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
So sick. We butchered this first half.
Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. Just under 2 minutes in the game. He lets it fly. They knock it down, incomplete.
Wilson was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
They just need a field goal.
From their own 25-yard line. 2nd down. They come out in a 5-wide set. Once and all, going deep. And they make the stop at about the 27-yard line. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted. I think you can start up the bus, Herbie. This one's over with that interception. They line up at the 8. It's 1st down. Here's the give, and he gets a yard on the run.
Boy, this
No,
senior safety
try.
provides such
But
solid
golly,
support.
man.
He stopped him in his tracks that time.
And down he goes, right around the 26-yard line.
Shouldn't have. Double tight. Under. Corner. Mm,
From
So
their
it's-
own
so
26
it's
yard
good,
line.
but damn.
1st down. A little over a minute in the game. He tackles him for a loss. The Seminoles call a timeout. That's their
Son
2nd
of
and a half.
Alabama.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
You really should have choked this game away. Couldn't get the damn stop. Another one.
Got it, but he's going to lose yards here. Florida State's called their final timeout. Loss of 2.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
Now if he throws this ball, appreciate you.
We've got 3rd and 12. Ball on their own 23. Quick throw out to the receiver.
Why? Why is that open?
Around the 38-yard line. He's got 100
Should
yards in
not
the
be
game.
open.
Well, this guy is such
Should
a
not
big
be
part
open.
of this offense. If he doesn't get his numbers, they usually don't have much success moving the football.
Golly, man. 2 national title chances pissing
And they
away.
should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
We get blown out by
Nothing more
Georgia.
demoralizing for a defense than seeing the opposing quarterback take a knee. from their own 35-yard line. Second down.
Ready! Flag 98! Flag 98! Hut!
If you're an offensive coordinator, you love this play. His quarterback will take a knee.
Set up to win the last 2 years.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
Not great enough. Damn, second quarter. Like, speed magnets. Freaking it was on point first half. Bama was being Bama. Ten yard, 55. Just churning. Oh, I'm so mad, dude. So mad. Shouldn't be a 10-point game. It's all right. Come back next year. Damn, I lose all these guys, though. Set up to win it this year, dude. Set up to win it this year. Set up. Third down conversions were my enemy. Stop the hitch. Like, get the ball back. I shouldn't have called the double corner on that play. I should have ran the post wheel slant. Bad interception. Defense played terrible to begin with, too. They got the revenge on me. Whatever. Damn, dude. Damn. Premier playoff delete. I'll go send this a loss. I would have won, I just would have played the game in the file, right? Tough. Send on the national championship.
The retractable roof is closed, and the fans are pumped for this year's BCS National Championship game. Georgia has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. And they can forget about returning this one. The punt team's on the field, and in all my years of commentating, I've never seen anything like this. Florida State is up a field goal. And this one's going out of the end zone for the touchback. And this is strange. The punter's on the field right now, and I'm not quite sure what's going on. Big kick here to try to pin the offense deep in their own territory. It's a high kick, and it holds up there. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
God bless. What happened? No! Did he miss the kick? What? What I do? He missed the kick. What I do? Can I pull the plug and back out of the dynasty and not save it? Oh, okay. Throw it out. Ah, freak.
Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The wait is finally nearing its end. The energy that you can sense in that stadium makes it feel as if the whole thing is about to spontaneously combust. A grueling season now comes down to 60 minutes. National championship on the line for the BCS title game.
Damn it, man.
Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football
Political
action coming up
correct.
next with Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
Ah,
They'll bring him down at the 41. That call didn't make
I
any
meant to
sense
hit
at
sim.
all, and now they'll give up some huge field position.
That is just ridiculous. I can't think of...
dude. Boys don't want to lose.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Florida State is up a score. He scrambled. We've got a safety.
Man, those guys were swarming the quarterback as soon as he got the ball. But some of the blame has to go on the quarterback.
Dude, come on.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
You just gotta get done with this game.
Pass defenders on the field. They set up in the dime to counter that 5 wide receiver set. And they get the safety.
You don't think the defense was coming extra hard on that play? They knew they could force a mistake, and they made a big play.
I'm gonna kick off here.
Tackle made at the 47. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Kicks up, and he missed it to the right.
You know, for a second there, I thought it might hook back, but it just kept slicing to the right. That's a tough break.
Oh my gosh.
And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Scrambling around. Safety.
When the quarterback is dropping back into his own end zone, it's got to be a quick release. Otherwise, you give the pass rush enough time to get to him.
What?
And you can see the result
This is
right
the
here.
challenge.
Previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they review it, but there's just not enough evidence to overturn this one. And they're going to put 6 DBs on the field to counter that 5-receiver look. He's going to try and scramble. We've got a safety.
Maybe he forgot where he was on the field, but he needed to unload that ball a lot sooner.
Can Georgia please score on one of these? Oh my gosh. Please score. Thank you.
And this is the 11th play of the current drive. He gets it up, and he missed it left. No good.
Every time you have a chance to finish a drive with points, you've got to capitalize. That time.
Dude, they won't give up.
From the 16-yard line. First down. It's up. No good. He hooked it right. Georgia is the national champion.
Final score is the Bulldogs 36.
So, Kirk, how would you sum up the action in this one?
Georgia made the journey and finished it off with the national championship. It really couldn't have happened to a better bunch of kids in a classier school than this. They battled all year. Whenever it got tough, they came together and came out on top. And now they're on top of the polls, the world, everything. Congratulations to our national champions.